So on this one with combative, you want your right foot stick in whatever your dominant hand is, and have that foot in front, and have your stick across here, protection and defense. Okay? First one is kind of what we did, but it's backhand. So I'm going to hit and come back. It's kind of a jab or back fist. You throw a back fist, backhand. Okay? So again, you're going to be here, come straight out, come straight back, backhand. Do that about 5 times. Backhand. You can go backwards, you can go forward. Slide forward, slide back. Okay? And then the next one, which is just what he did, was the X. So I come across the clavicle, come across to the clavicle. And 1, 2. 1, 2. X. And when you do the sticks, try not to have your hands and arms real tight. Go through and go through. You want to be relaxed, just like kicking and punching, everything. Stay relaxed and come through, tighten on a little bit of contact and go through. Don't have your hand loose, but you want that tight. You don't need your muscles real tight. That's it. The next one is called the Kawaya. Terminology, Philippine terminology, Kawaya. I'm going to go straight down the X line, back up that X line. So down and up. Kawaya. Down, up. I come down the clavicle, come up either on the outside of the leg or inside of the leg. Kawaya. Down and up. A flat line. So, flat line is just straight across, straight back. Right to the ribs, cross back. Cross back. Flat line. There you go. Flat line. We have backhand. We have the X. We got the Kawaya, down up. And you have the flat line. Now this one's a little different. It's also the retic. Retic sit in the temples. I'm going to come around my head, hit this side, that side. Okay? So it's like a lasso around the head. I turn my wrist, turn my wrist. 1, 2. Retic. 1, 2. So kind of like a helicopter over your head. 1, 2. National Horn Show was, it's the redondo. It's where you whip your stick around, this on the knife, and on top of the head. Redondo. Redondo. So I come with my palm here, circle here, and then rotate around. So it's all, mainly the wrist, and a little bit of the elbow. So recap, because this will be important here in a little bit. We got backhand, X, Kawaya, down up the back, flat line, retic, and then redondo, over the top. Then the next 3 is a combination. We call them half T, full T's, and hourglass. Okay? So a half T, I'm going to hit the side of the head, retract, come down, and up. So be careful on hitting the wood. But we hit, retract, down and up. Hitting towards the leg and back, hit the wood. Maybe I hit in the head and drop down and hit it again. So it's a half T. So I hit halfway, come back, and come back up. Half T. Then the full T means I come across and cross like the flat line, but to the head level, and come back up. So I make a T, top part of the T, down and up. Part of the T, and the last one. So everybody knows kind of an hourglass at the top and the bottom and X. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go across, angle down, across, angle up to the hourglass. So I go across, halfway, 45, across, up. Cross, down, cross, up. You know, here, there's different strikes, different ways to do that. He teaches 3 different ways to do it. 2 of them, it stays in the same hand. The third one, it switches to the other hand. So then we have to be just as efficient with the left side. Okay, our right hand examine. So the first switch, we call them switches. So I'm facing this way and I notice someone coming behind. The first one is the X switch. The X switch. So if you're right-handed, the 6 in your right hand, left-handed, if you haven't been doing that, it's in your left. I do like a spin side, or spin back fist. I spin and do an X. And that's how I switch to the back. If I want to switch to the front, I just look over my shoulder and spin back fist, spin side, and then throw the X. So I know they're coming up behind me. Okay? So I want to spin, looking over my shoulder. If my right leg's in front, I move my right leg spinning behind me, X. If it's my left, I look over my left, move my left foot, and X. And X. Now the next one, don't know why they call it this way, but the coconut switch. Call it a coconut. Throw a coconut in the air, I'm going to slice it in half. Okay? So, with the right leg in front, I'm here, I see someone coming, and I'm going to swing towards my stomach. So my right leg goes to my stomach, my stick's going to come up to here, come across, and slice. Think of it as a sword, I'm going to cut a coconut in half. Okay, so it's face to front again. So I'm in my defense, my striking stance. I'm going to turn, bring the stick up in front, step forward, and slice across. Now, from that position there, I'm going to now look to the front, bring my stick up, step forward, and come across. So I'm just slicing. Again, here, I'm going to look to the back, my stick comes up as I step forward, come across. Good. Look to the front, bring the stick up, come here. Okay. Same thing in the hand that's your weakest. Okay? They call it a backhand switch. It's a backhand switch. So the right leg in front or your left leg, depending on which way you have your stick. Whatever hand the stick's in, that leg's in front. I'm going to backhand switch. I'm going to back, put it in this hand, back, and now it's in the left hand. And then we may have to fight our opponent, our attacker, with our left hand, which we'll hit in a little bit. So then with it being in your left hand or your opposite that hand, I'm going to backhand, bring it back, grab it in my other hand, backhand. Now this is an easiest switch, but it's in the weaker hand. So backhand switch, bam. Backhand switch, back, bring it back to your hand in here. So if I count again, break and then come back, we'll try the left side. Okay? So, with the 3 switches, we have the X switch. The X switch is I spin, look over my back shoulder, my right shoulder, spin behind, and do an X. Okay? Just do X switch again, look over your shoulder, X switch. The coconut switch, I'm going to just turn my head to the back, step forward, and cut the coconut. Then from here, I'm not moving my feet. As I turn and look in front, just turn my head, then I'm going to step and coconut switch. And then the backhand switch, back, back, backhand switch, back, back. Okay. Clear. Now, let's go ahead and put the stick in the weak hand, whatever that may be for you.
Nobody has a weak hand, only support hands.
Support hand. The other hand that you haven't used yet today, the stick. With that stick in that hand, that leg's in front. Okay? So we have our back hand, and be careful where you swing. We may go through the pool. I'll just send Ronnie through the pool. So we have our back hand. Okay? Back hand. We have the X. The X. We have a kawaya. down and up. Kawaya, down and up. We have the flat line. Flat line. So from the beginning again, you have backhand, X, Kawaya, flat line, the retic, open the head and back. I bring it up, show my muscle, and come back. Bam, bam. The redondo, over the top, turn the wrist. So then we have that half T, where we go out, back, down and up. Half T, out, back, down and up. Full T, all the way through, down and up. Full T, all the way through, down and up. And then the hourglass, across, down, across, angle up. Hourglass, across, down, across, and up. So to go through all of them, backhand, X, Kawaya, flat line, retic, redondo, half T, full T, hourglass. And then the switches on this side, again, it's kind of opposite. So with the X switch, I look over my shoulder to do the spin. Spin behind my back, X. Look over my left, or look over the shoulder, spin to the back, X. And this one may be a little different on the coconut switch. For the coconut switch, I just turn my feet, bring my stick, go around my head, and step forward and slice down. Okay, so now, whatever hand the stick's in, that foot should be in front. Okay? Then from here, I'm just going to turn to the front, bring my back, now it's my back hand that comes up, I step through and come through. Now, whatever, I have my stick in that hand, that leg's in front. So let's do that one again because that one's a little tougher. I'm going to turn to the front, bring my stick up, step forward, and slice down, hat 45-degree angle. Now, coconut switch again, turn, stick from up, around the head, and come down. Then the backhand switch is just backhand, bring it to the other hand, backhand. Now it's in your dominant hand, or good hand. And then we do the backhand switch again, backhand, back, backhand. And then